Hey you guys, and welcome back to my fish tanks and my fish. So, I just moved the female zebra from here to my other tank. If you can see, there's not one, except for the pink one, which I'm not going to breed yet. So, I moved the two females and put them over here. They technically are, the males have already tried breeding, but right now they haven't quite succeeded. So, I am going to have to I'm going to have to wait till tomorrow to see if they're breeding. So tomorrow I'm going to also make another video to see if they're going to lay any eggs. Hope you guys leave a like and subscribe. And we're going to do another update on my fish over here. Lately, nothing's been happening too much. It turns out this isn't hornwort, this plant here. I was wrong. It turns out it's Java moss. So I have some here and some more up there growing right now. And just a little bit in front of there if you can see it. Right now my guppies are getting much bigger. Yep, there's my Corridora female. Pleco. You can't tell whether they're male or female, these guys, because the males grow whiskers, but it takes about a year for them to be full grown. Meanwhile, my baby guppies are growing. Where's my baby Angler guppy? Is he up? Okay. Where's my... Oh, there he is. There's my baby Angler guppy. All the way over there, he's starting to grow his spots. His spots and stuff. Yep, baby Angler. That is great. I got 3 baby Endlers now. My Neon Tetras are looking even better than they did. So now, got my guppies who are also growing very beautiful colors. If you can see, they're all growing more spots, growing more colorful. Got a yellow flagtail, as you all know. Probably already said that. But other than that, doing pretty good. So if you want to keep your Zebra Daniel eggs safe, you're going to need the rocks, as I've probably said before in my last two videos. You're going to need the rocks to keep the eggs safe. You're going to need the methylene blue to keep them from molding, and you're going to need plants to keep oxygen. I don't have plants, but I have moving water. So you use plants or moving water. And this moving water has plenty of oxygen in it, as you can see with all the bubbles. So right now, I'm going to turn off the light so that they don't breed right now. I'm going to have them breed in the morning. So I'm going to turn that off. Sorry to say. Okay, and this I am going to turn off as well. I leave this on at night so that they can sleep sometimes. Some fish do sleep. Also, I leave it on for their skin or scales. This helps their skin be healthier and grow brighter colors, like I've shown you. You can actually see my 2 neon zebra there. See them swimming around. But this is very healthy for them at night. So you might want to leave this blue light on so that they can grow healthier skin and scales, so they can look brighter and prettier. So if that's what you're going to want. So if you're going to try and breed or sell fish. So might I add, if you want to become a breeder, you're going to want to look up these kinds of videos. If you just want fish care, also these kinds of videos. But if you want to sell fish, like if you have too many or you just want to sell them, might I suggest well, first I suggest getting your tank set up and let's cycle through for 2 days. And then make sure you have your rocks and plants in there make sure it's ready before you get the fish. Then you go to the pet store and pick out the kind of fish you want. I would go with zebra, tetra, guppy, and get a couple of Corridoras to clean your tank. Albinos, I'm not sure. I don't really like them. They look kind of weird. But the ones I have are called salt and pepper, so you can look for salt and pepper Corridoras. You can also look for a pleco. They come in about 1 inch long. This guy is already grown 3 inches long, so he's gotten way bigger. So yeah, and anything else, you can go with real or fake plants or both, because I have both. And make sure you buy food, make sure you buy drops. Oh, you need drops to remove chlorine and chlorine and chloramine. So you're gonna need these drops. They're API tap water conditioner. Not like conditioner for your hair, conditioner to get rid of chloral and chloramine. So you need to buy this if your water in your state or country, if your water only has chloral, you need to put 1 drop per every gallon. If it has chloramine and chloral in it, you need to put 3 drops per every gallon. So you gotta put in a little bit, not too much. So that's what you need to get rid of your chloral and your chloramine. You gotta make sure you put that in. Otherwise, your fish will die. And also, you need to do a weekly water change. So what you gotta do is, like, mine's a 55-gallon tank, and I only take about 25% of the water out. So about about there. That's how much water you're gonna want to remove. If it were for the 20-gallon over here, which you can't see very well, so you're going to want to have it go down to about half maybe, because it's at 20, and 50% you got to remove of the water. Then you refill it up with regular water. Make sure to put those drops in as well to make sure you don't kill your fish. So, like, you got to make sure you do that. Make sure you feed them this brand of food, Tetramin, if you can see that. Tetramin. It's got a brown lid and it's yellow. It might be different colors other than that. Sorry if you can't see it. So I kind of turned off my light and I only have Christmas lights in the background and my fish tanks. I don't usually use my light bulb. So other thing is, you might want to get stuff to know your HP. Your HP is very important. I don't really check it because I know my fish are fine, but you usually use this kind of thing to check out your HP. Blue is safe, green is bad, yellow is acidic. So yeah, you're gonna want to make sure your HP is blue. I'm not quite sure how to test this, but you definitely want a kit to know this. Temperature for your fish, you're gonna want to keep in between 70 and 80 degrees Fahrenheit for these kinds of fish. For other fish, pretty much the same amount of temperature. I used to have goldfish when I used to live somewhere else, to be specific, Mexico. I used to have goldfish and they adjusted to any temperature. I did have some guppies, but they didn't survive because I didn't know what I was doing back when I was living there. I didn't know how it would work, so I realized that they need a filter and a heater, so got a filter and a heater. Also, if you want to keep your tank well filtered, you should get, it's like this is a 55-gallon, but the filter is for 90 gallons, so my tank is super clean. So you're going to want to buy, not like, 4 times the amount of gallons it cleans. You're going to want to get 10 more gallons than the tank needs. So like, if this is a 55-gallon, but you think you need a 55-gallon filter, you're wrong. You're going to want to get a 65. Or, like me, a 90. So, that's what you're going to want for your filter. So like my 20-gallon instead of 20-gallon filter, get a 30 to make sure you keep your tank nice and clean. Thank you guys for all watching. Please leave a like and subscribe. See y'all in the morning.